Hello, my name is Penny and this is Penny's Art Emporium, and as you can see I have got lots of lovely colours out today and I wanted to do a painting. A while ago, it was video 116, I did a little rectangular painting called Iridescent Flower Garden, and it had lots of lovely bright colours in it, lots of lovely flowers, and it just came out really nicely. And I've got a Loxley canvas, really lovely canvas. It's 32 inches by 12 inches. In centimetres, that's 80 centimetres by 30 centimetres, so it is a really big canvas. It just about fits on my turntable here, so it's just really nice, and I just thought it would really suit this style of painting, and it's much bigger than anything that I've done before in that particular style, so I just really thought I'd like to do that. So I'm going to put a white background down the entire canvas, all over it, and I will use my lovely pearl paints, which look white when you put them on, and then they dry to have a lovely reflective, very subtle shimmer. So that will be over the top of the canvas with my balloon dips, which I love to do, and then I will have more pastel balloon dips in the middle. And then I will start to add all my flowers and leaves and lovely little wispy sort of grassy things towards the bottom. But I'm going to put white over all of it to start with, because I want it to be a really light, bright painting. I want the colours to really stand out but not be so saturated with colour. So I have got little groups of colours here. I've got a lovely variety of greens, including this kind of neon green, which will be quite nice. It will be really bright. My iridescent pabio greens, which are nice, and artesa greens. My chartreuse green, which is my favourite. Lovely light but bright colour. And then I've got some yellows, again some metallic, some not. I've got some reds. I've got a pabio red that is iridescent and will shine a little bit blue as well as red, which I did use in my original painting. I've got some lovely lilacs and some dark purples for a contrast, because I found that that works really well with these colours. And I have got some pinks, some lovely fluorescent pinks and neon pinks, and some lovely oranges as well. So those are all my colours today, and of course there are a lot of them. But I think it will be really light and bright, and I think it will be really fun to do. And it's got this lovely deep edge on the canvas as well, so I'll take that over the sides. So I will get started. I need to strain my white paint to make sure I don't have any gloopy bits in it, and I need to maybe mix up some more and just make sure I've got enough of everything before I start. So it'll be very exciting. So here is this painting. It's had just about half an hour or so just for me to step away and give it a chance to settle. I did have to redo these orange flowers, those three, because they just bugged me, and I added some garnet to the centre and I've left it for half an hour, and actually I'm quite happy with those now. If I wanted, when it's dry, I could just add a few little gold accents or something like that. But I'm very happy with it. You can see there are some fluorescent details which show up quite well in this, like the orange in particular, and pink a little bit. But I don't think it's too overpowering. And there's a little bit of that, it's called sour yellow. I've only added a tiny bit here and there, but it is just really nice and bright, just to make it really show up. I'll just get down from my little ladder that I'm standing on. I did not go around the edge with the colour in the end. I decided that I really liked the whiteness, and I wanted the big flowers. Once I started, when I started adding flowers with my balloons, I just really liked the way those big flowers were, and I didn't think that that would really work if I took it round the edge. I wanted these to just really stand out because they just look really pretty. I just love the way that the balloons make the flowers look, and there's some that are a lot more subtle than others, but it should be lovely and bright when that dries with that really white background. And there will be some subtle little details. There's some just tiny little flecks of colour, and actually you can't see it yet, but the top half that has those little pearl paints in, when they dry, those will look really, really pretty. So there, you can see how that's looking. I think when it dries, I mean, those metallic greens, they'll just look really lovely, and they'll just really shimmer. And I just love those dark purple flowers, how they have come out. So I'm going to climb back on my ladder, just so that you can see again from the top. And I'll let you see that when it's dry in a few days. So here is this painting. It's been really hard to stop adding to it. I've just enhanced the flowers a little bit, the ones that I just felt needed a bit more colour. I added those little lavender flowers because I wanted something to just go into the top section. And I really wanted to add some bumblebees. So that is what I have done. I'll bring you in for a close-up. So those lovely flowers there, the red, the orange, the pink, the purple, and a little kind of green and yellow one in the corner there, and a bit of lavender. I added some tiny little flowers just to make it a little bit more filled out, and the little dots in the middle of the orange flower where I put the garnet last thing. And here's my little bumblebee flying into that lavender, and that lovely orange flower there, which I haven't done anything to. I just left that as it was. And then you can see these bloom dips at the top, which are just very pretty and very subtle in the middle section, and they just catch the light nicely. And then that lovely orange flower there, and my little bumblebee on this side, and that lovely red flower, and the purple. So just beautiful colours all together. I enhanced the green leaves a little bit just to make them look a bit more leaf-like. Not everywhere, mainly in the bottom. Added tiny little flowers in the gaps and lots of little yellow ones just to balance the colours. And that's my third little bumblebee. They do have translucent wings, which make them look really nice. So a really bright, colourful painting that will stand out really nicely and catch the light. It's been difficult to show you actually, but you know, these little bits catch the light here and there, but it is quite a subtle thing. It's not something that just shouts at you, it's just little bits here and there that catch the light. I always like to have that in paintings. That pink flower is lovely. I didn't do anything to that at all afterwards. So just a nice mix of a balloon dip pour painting and also just a few added brush details. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.